Hey, welcome back once again. So, we've talked about the big three of expression. We've talked about the spine, the face, and the hands. Now, let's dive in a little deeper to the face. Let's start by dividing the face up into two areas: everything above the nostrils and everything below the nostrils. So basically, everything that affects the shape and therefore the expression of the eyes, and everything that affects the shape and therefore the expression of the mouth. Let's start with the eyes. First off though, a word about emotions. Every emotion that you can feel can be categorized as, to varying degrees, either being positive or negative, or passive or aggressive, or somewhere in between. The eyes are responsible for expressing emotions that you could consider to be either passive or aggressive. A passive emotion is one that results when something is happening to you, like fear or surprise. An aggressive emotion is one that is more expressed towards or at something or someone, such as anger. This category also includes more subtly aggressive states of mind, such as intense effort or concentration. The difference between the way our face expresses a passive and an aggressive emotion depends on which muscles around the eyes are contracting and what the contraction does to the shape of the eye, and more importantly, how that contracting muscle affects the position of the eyebrows and the resulting creases and folds of the skin. There's a muscle on your forehead called the frontalis, and when you experience a passive emotion like fear or surprise, that muscle involuntarily contracts, and when that happens, boom, it lifts your eyebrows up and also tends to lift your upper eyelid up to reveal some of the white above the pupil of your eye. So what exactly is happening here? Well, the frontalis is attached to the bone of your skull right up here, and then it is attached to the skin behind your eyebrows down here. So when that muscle contracts, what happens? The skin gets pulled up, and when it gets pulled up, all that flesh up there on your forehead, well, it has to go somewhere, right? Something has to happen to it. It doesn't just disappear. So when your eyebrows get pulled up and that flesh gets scrunched together, you get those wavy horizontal creases right across your forehead. The other main muscle of expression that affects the eyes is called the corrugator muscle. You know, like corrugated cardboard that has two layers of cardboard and a zigzag layer of cardboard down the middle of it. So the corrugator muscle is attached to the bony ridge of your nose, right here, and then it runs up and attaches to the skin underneath your eyebrows, kind of in the middle right there. When that muscle contracts, what do you think happens? Well, first of all, your eyebrows get pulled down and towards your nose. And again, that skin is being pulled in, and it has to go somewhere because the body is a bag, right? So you get these triangular or V-shaped kind of creases right in here. So again, frontalis muscle contracts in surprise or fear, and you get the horizontal creases on your forehead. When you're concerned or when you're angry, the corrugator muscle contracts, and then you get these creases just above your nose and between your eyebrows. The key to making the emotions of your characters clear is knowing what happens to the human face when emotions are expressed, and then simplifying those telltale changes into a cartoon language that fits your style. For the eyes, that's mostly about knowing how the frontalis and the corrugator muscles work, and how those muscles change the eyes and eyebrows to indicate passive or aggressive emotions. Next up, we'll talk about the mouth, the muscles that affect its shape and position, the specific emotions that are expressed as a result, and how to apply this knowledge to your art. I hope you'll join me. Hey there! Did you enjoy this video? Did you learn something from it? Did it maybe get you excited about telling your own story? Well, hey, why don't you like and subscribe? And beyond that, you can even sign up and take a class with me. That's right, I will help you make your very own comic. So you can click in any one of these links that is of interest to you, and I hope to see you soon.